Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So, as you can see, I managed to get the Hotpoint WD420, so I did. It was picked up this morning while I was asleep, so it was. So Uncle's got a new washer coming on Monday, and I was able to take this, which was very nice. Of course, WD420, oops, sorry if I just came in and went out of it. I think it's a 6 kilo wash and 5 kilo dry, but it says on it 5 kilo wash and 5 kilo dry all in one. This machine was made in June 2007, round about then. So it's about to turn 17, so it is. It's in quite nasty condition, so it is. It's definitely one of them machines where you can smell it straight away as soon as you come into the shed, unfortunately. My uncle used this machine for about 4 or 5 years out of them 17. I was there whenever he moved into the house. So it was, I have to give my uncle credit because he did use the machine very well in terms of washes and stuff. He always used it on at least 50. And then he'd some, oh sorry, fries. And he'd sometimes use it on other washes. Yeah, so I think it's mainly been like this from previous owners. So it is, if I do get it fixed, then I'll have to change the door seal on it. It's black all around, so it is with mold. But yeah, so it's just about to turn 17. It's done very well. I don't know if it's had any faults in the past. The cord for it's quite grubby from the back of it, so I need to fix that. We can turn it on. And basically, so this came up with an error code, and the error code it came up with was for the dryer sensor. So Uncle talked to the landlord about it, and the landlord got out an engineer. Engineer, I don't think, well, we'll find out eventually, but I think he done a bit of a rush job. He was there for 30 minutes, so he was. And his conclusion was that the PCB was gone on it. I went last night and had a look at this machine, opened it up and had a look on the inside of it just to see if it was worth taking, because you can't get PCBs for these. They're quite rare popping up, I reckon, because there's absolutely none on eBay right now, so there isn't. And I felt that if it was a PCB that was gone, there's no point in taking it, because the PCBs cost quite a bit of money. So the engineer's had a look at it, he's taken it apart, and he's put it back together. And it seems as if he's had this PCB disconnected, because this button here has been pushed wrong. It has the same issue that my Hotpoint Ultima dryer had, with 3 of the buttons on this side of it. And these buttons don't push in properly anymore, which wasn't the case before. Let me see. Like, these buttons all work perfectly fine. So they do. Let me see. Yeah, so like these buttons all work perfectly fine. So they do, but these ones aren't, so it's not possible for me to start it, so it's not, because the buttons aren't pushing in properly. So that's really simple to fix, so it is, but it does mean that I have to take the PCB apart, off the fascia, so I do. But it is nice to know that these buttons are all okay. And I just generally think it's just a dryer sensor issue, but we will see, so we will, I feel confident that I should be able to fix this. If I do get it fixed, I will need to buy a new door seal for it, and it will probably, I reckon it probably will be a bit of a hot chocolate factory. But it'll be a really good machine to freshen up and, clean out and get working again. it's rusted a wee bit just with its age, and along the top of the at the top of the front panel and a wee bit at the bottom too. But it's generally not too bad considering the fact it was in a bathroom, which didn't have a shower though, and it was also being used with a dryer that had the vent hose in a basin, which, as we know, is never a good idea. But yeah, so I better get to work now. I don't know if that's been bust off. I'm hoping not. These wee plimps are quite awkward. This doesn't have a filter at the front either. It has it at the back. But I don't think it has it. It has the pump at the back. I don't think it has a filter at all. So it doesn't. Let's see. Can I get this on? Yes. I think that's it back on. Lovely. So, yeah, we will see what happens. I hope to get this fixed and working, so I do. But yeah, it just needs a bit of a clean-up job, and I'm reckoning that sensor needs replaced. I'm hoping that's all that's wrong with it. But yeah, it was pat tested in December 2000. Let me see. Must be 2011. But yeah, so let's have hope that we get this working. It'll be really nice. That's that dryer sensor, I think. Some relay was clicking there in it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, the dryer sensor's going on it, so it has. I wasn't expecting it to do that, so I wasn't. So that must be, it's obviously turning on there. And it's obviously thinking it's overheating. So it is. Yeah, because that's a clicking. I think that was, yeah. That's a bit of a bizarre one. I wasn't expecting it to show an error code whenever I was about to end the video. So yeah, it's coming up with F13 still. So it is, but definitely must be that dryer sensor, considering that was it clicking, I think. So yeah, I think that sensor must be buggered. So it must, so. If it is that, then it's a cheap enough part. So it is, and I hope to get it fixed. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and hopefully we will have this working at some point soon. But anyway, I need to go and get these buttons fixed, so I do. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and hopefully we will get this running like now.